Thank you. Thank you. Today is a very historic day. Since morning, not only in India, but across the world, the Indian diaspora has been waiting for the unveiling of the statue. People in Bangladesh, people in Rangoon, people in Singapore. Incidentally, after the INA trials, when the monument built for the Indian soldiers in Singapore was destroyed by the British on the orders of Lord Mountbatten, the Singapore government has made another one. An INA marker stands in the heart of Singapore today. For many years, enemy number one for the British Empire was Netaji. Because every soldier in the Indian National Army also had relatives in the British Indian Army. And because of the efforts of Netaji, you read in the diaries of the soldiers, when you go into the details, when they were recaptured by the British, the first question they were asked, how's Netaji? What is he like? How is his leadership? What were you doing under him? That moment you realize that the entire British Indian Army, the armed forces of India, were with Netaji. The INA trial was that moment when India actually attained its freedom at the Red Fort. The new INA memorial should be built there. On top of it, once Netaji's efforts changed the loyalty of the British Indian Army, all of them became patriots. All of them became patriots. There were mutinies all over the country in the naval establishment. There was a mutiny in Jabalpur. A few days ago, General Bakshi, who was a good friend of mine, made a statement they were mercenaries. No, sir. They were patriots. They fought for the freedom of India at the end of it. They joined hands with the INA. And that not only ended the rule of the Hukumat Britannia in India, it destroyed the British Empire. Because the British armed forces were using Indians across their empire to control the despotic regime. This is the emotional moment this country has been waiting for recognizing the true heroes of our freedom struggle. Stories of thousands and thousands of these revolutionaries have been wiped out from 1857 to 1947. The story of the Gadar movement, not available. The story of Lala Har Dayal, Shamji Krishna Verma, Virendranath Chattopadhyay, Pillai, wiped out, cleaned. All the revolutionaries who lost their lives in cellular jail, their names not known to India. Bhai Parmanand, not known. What he did for the country. Hanuman Sahib, not known. Govind Bihari Lall, he went to jail in America for the Indian freedom movement, not known. Today, a time has come after 75 years. We have to reclaim this. We have to reclaim our history. We have to reclaim that these people actually brought us the freedom. We don't have to depend on the British orientation of our history or the people who rewrote the history based on British revelations. That is not the versioning this country needs. We need our own history. We need the history that Indians agree with. And you will realize once you go through this, as I realized as an Indian, ordinary citizen of India, who wanted to discover what happened, who was told by his family, his forefathers, that Netaji was the man. He has been denied his position. And today, 75 years later after independence, I'm so proud that my family is witnessing this great moment when Netaji's statue stands where it should have stood on the first day of India's independence.